Here's why you're not motivated in your job or your career and how to change it. If you watch this until the end, I guarantee you'll find motivation in whatever you do for a living. So here's the problem. Most people go to work just for money. Now, it's not that bad, right? Everyone has to pay the bills and we all want to get rich, but the problem is it's really short term. It doesn't really last. This is different to a long-term motivation which lasts for much, much longer. Now, what is long-term motivation? Long-term motivation is something that motivates you to go to work besides money. Let me give you an example from my own practical experience. A couple of years ago, I did face-to-face sales in a shopping mall, which meant I was approaching strangers who I didn't know for 5 hours trying to sell them financial services. Now, does that sound appealing to you? Now, for most people, it's not, and for most of my colleagues, it was the same. A lot of them quit, and they were not motivated to do their best because they were only motivated by money. Me, on the other hand, I stayed there for a year and a half and I get very good results. Why? Because I was motivated. Now, why was I motivated? It was because I wanted to improve my sales skills. And the reason I wanted to do that is I wanted to operate my own business. And for that, I needed sales skills. So it was a very easy long-term motivation. So the days that I was standing for 5 hours in a mall, getting rejected all the time by strangers, I asked myself, why am I even doing this? It definitely wasn't just because I was getting paid $5, $10, or $15 an hour. It's because I had a dream to operate my own successful business, and I really believed that for me to do that, I needed to learn sales skills, which I was going to learn in that environment. Now ask yourself, what is your dream? And how can you align it with what you're doing in your job? If you can't, then just quit. Life's too short. But if you can, and you most likely can, then try to align it with what you're doing in your job. Now comment your long-term motivation below, and I'll respond if I think that's a good long-term motivation. Until next time.